Marijuana, a substance that is used both recreationally and for medical purposes. It's said to be used all over campus, but what exactly is it? Marijuana is a mixture of flowers from the plant Cannabis sativa. It can be consumed through smoking or through ingestion with multiple variants along the way. With the new legalization of marijuana in California, does it negatively affect our students? Here's what some of our students feel on campus.
I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, but I don't think it's something that you should be doing every single day.
I think kids shouldn't use it, but it should be okay for adults.
It's not really my thing, but if you use it recreationally, I see no problem.
I think using marijuana should be a more socially accepted thing, mainly because I don't think it has many. I think it brings more benefits than it does anything else.
I know a lot of guys in particular that'll just wake up and smoke, and it's just become like a part of their daily habits.
I think, yeah, probably. I think it's a problem on any college campus.
I think marijuana is very popular in my community. Just based off the people that I know it's pretty widely used.
I define it as just like any unhealthy use of it, which would be like, I guess like screwing up other priorities in life.
I think when people are using marijuana like daily, weekly, like for the wrong reasons, that's definitely overusage and using it for the wrong purposes, obviously.
There's this song by Sublime that's called Smoke Two Joints, and throughout it they talk about how they're constantly smoking 2 joints before doing something else, including smoking 2 joints. I'd say smoking multiple times a day is probably pretty excessive for marijuana, but I don't smoke, so I wouldn't know.
I would say yes in the form of like motivation. Like I think that, like especially for my brother, like he was very smart. Like he's one of those kids who like doesn't have to study for things because he's just smart. But when he was like doing like marijuana every single day, he would have zero motivation. So he wouldn't like want to go to school or wouldn't want to like study for the test, but still would do fine on it. Whereas like now when he doesn't, like he has motivation to study and does like so much better. So
for some people, yes.
Yeah, honestly, I do think it does. I think you can't get things done when you're high, and your brain literally chemically doesn't work the way that it's supposed to when there's a chemical imbalance that weed causes.
I do very strongly think that marijuana use has negative effects on academic performances, because it's something that not only changes how you feel, but also what you end up doing. It does bring a lot of deficiencies, like being lazy or not wanting to be productive.
Yeah, I think that like it's very similar to alcohol in the sense of like you can use it safely or you could definitely abuse it, and I think that you should like basically you should be at a different you should have a certain level of maturity to be able to make those choices for yourself.
No, I think there's many things in the world that negatively impact academic performance, but there's nothing that a law can do to stop that.
I think that would be smart. I don't know what the age would be. The only hard thing with that is that kids find a way to access it no matter what, but I think that preventing the use of that and getting used to smoking it at a young age is just a good thing to avoid, so yeah.
I think several legal actions have been taken, like say student athletes, like they get drug tested, you're not allowed to use marijuana, and I think the only way that you should be like able to use it is like with reason, whether it's for like pain or stress relief, but I'm not sure how much they could actually do to stop it. It's like, what's the difference between that and alcohol abuse?
Last year, 2 researchers from the Netherlands conducted a study on a policy that was introduced in the city of Maastricht in 2011. This policy came forth because the city wanted to pull back some of the marijuana tourism going on in its coffee shops. Through the local association of cannabis shop owners, it banned some foreigners of certain nationalities from buying pot at these venues. This in turn enabled the researchers to compare the academic outcomes of Master University students with varying levels of access to legal pot. Unsurprisingly, they found that the students who weren't allowed to legally access marijuana saw their grades significantly improve, especially in classes that require numerical and mathematical skills. On average, 5.4% of students who were banned from entering cannabis shops were more likely to pass their courses, and 10.9% of students performed better academically.